And friends, I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome to this community built just for you, focused on inspiring true love and authentic, healthy relationships, okay? All the ships, friendships, romantic relationships, partnerships, all of the above. So I'm super excited to have you here. What to expect, topics related to dating, relationships, marriage, growth, self-care, self-reflection, self-mastery. Welcome to Smart Love. We have a special edition because, you know, we talking big talk and we got big gang energy in the building. What it do?
It's your boy D-Rell.
I go by the name of Lee. What up?
Lee, what up? D-Rell. So we're mixing it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always giving y'all the game. These brothers have built a whole podcast around game. So it's only right that they come give you some smart love game.
Smart love game?
Yes. They come through with it. So, thank you for sending me a little bio. So I know, because I was like, I don't know much about them. I know you a Virgo.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, Virgo. You a Libra or something?
Yeah.
Hi, Libra.
Libra stand up. Libra in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need the Libras. We're romantic, charming.
Are you?
Know what I'm saying?
Very charming.
We're energetic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I feel like y'all need us more, but okay.
Hey, why do you think our symbol is a scale? Like, y'all need us to keep it balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all need us.
We'll save that topic for another.
We got love for the Lee. We got it. You know.
Okay, so you started back during the pandemic, 2020-ish.
Right.
Okay, everybody was starting podcasts back then. So like, what made y'all stand out? And like, how's it going? Like, how's the podcast game going?
Oh man, it's going good. But when we very first started, you know, we was always type of people where we was not shy away from the camera. You know, we were actors. We was always be in front of the camera. You know, we always saying crazy, wild shit, doing wild shit. You know, that's why we said we the life of the party. You know, we don't shy away from it at all. So
we gonna do a dance at the end.
I had ran up in the studio. I was doing a talk show. I did one show. I did a talk show with this guy, and I ran up in the studio, and I was like, oh, this look kind of nice in here. So then I ran it by my cousin, like, hey man, you ever thought about doing a podcast and doing a show?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, let's see what he's talking about. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's check it out.
Okay.
Checked it out and whatnot. We liked the vibe. We liked where it was at and so forth. We're like, man, let's just do it. We've been doing it. We just ain't never recorded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's just go and try it out and see where it goes. And from that point on, we just been building and elevating, and man, we just been being us, man.
I mean, that's like by doing a podcast. It's anybody can do a podcast. It's a discussion. It's fun. You know, it's interactive, and you know, just having a conversation. So I put a camera in front of you.
Right, and it's about like personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that I didn't know that you two were actors, so I could see. Were y'all comedians too? What's up? Because like y'all be cracking me up.
We get that a lot. We get that a lot. You know what I'm saying? We don't get that a lot.
We like to have fun. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know if I can actually do a stand up. But I'm the type of guy where I actually say shit at the right time and it's funny as hell. Or I do something at the right time and funny as hell.
Right.
Like standing up there with the mic and just telling joke after joke after joke. I don't know if I can do that.
All right.
We might have to try that.
Have you ever tried that?
I've never tried it. I mean, I feel like I'm naturally funny too. But it's just like quick wit. You know what I'm saying? It's like off the top of my head. Like, it's not like I ain't writing this shit down. Like, Libras, I mean, y'all right behind us. We gonna get all that.
But you have a natural funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody has a natural funny.
Right.
But like a immediate wit sometimes, you know, it's just personality based.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I'm really excited to have you all on the show today because of course. So like on my show, like we talk about love, relationships, dating, just all types of topics centered around smart love. And so the women on my show that watch my show love it when I have men on because men come on my show and they like give it to us like straight laced, like, you know what I'm saying? Like straight giving us the game. And I feel like because it's not a situation where, you know, you feel like you got to finesse You know what I'm saying? Or you trying to, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get something. Like, no, it's like they just come on here and just like drop jewels. And so they be with their popcorn and they notes like, oh, that's how they feel. So I have some questions for y'all.
We got some answers.
Right. And these are like burning questions that like women want to know. Right. So I just give it to us straight. Okay. All right. So as a strong woman, I have claimed that for myself. You know, men will say, yeah, I want a strong woman. But when you get one, when you're in the presence of one, sometimes your little ego gets a little fragile. Okay? And so, like, what is it about strong women that men find like intimidating? Like, I would think it would be more like inspiring, but like, what do you think?
I would just tell them first.
Well, first you got to ask when you say a strong woman, what are you saying when you say a strong woman?
Well, I would say someone who knows who she is, like is confident, can be independent in some ways. So living my own life. Yeah.
Okay, well, doing your own thing. Yeah. Well, I mean, in my opinion, if you're a strong woman, does that mean you want a stronger man?
Yes.
You want a stronger man?
Yes.
So sometimes a woman has to adhere to the stronger man, but when you're a strong woman and you're independent and you're used to doing your thing, you guys are so similar. It's not always that a man shies away from a strong woman. Okay. But it's going to be a challenge for both of y'all. Yeah. Right. Because when coming from a man and you're living on your own, you got your own, you independent yourself. So you don't necessarily need a woman, just like the woman don't necessarily need a man. Now y'all are trying to be together, right, and be stronger together. Correct. That's going to take I think, to me, in my personal opinion, I think that's going to take a while to adjust to that. Okay. So you as a strong woman, you got to give that man to adjust. If you want to say his ego, okay, we'll give you that. His ego, just like that man has to adjust to dealing with a stronger woman and her emotions. And how strong are you? Are you ready to take on my honesty? When you want a strong woman, you know what I mean? When you want a strong man, that strong man's going to be honest with you, and it's going to be some things that's going to hit you. Just like that strong woman's going to be super honest with that man, that's going to hit his ego. Y'all are just going to have to work through that and deal with that. It's going to be some ego stroking you're going to have to do. Okay. Just like with the strong man, it's going to be some stroking we have to do on our end for that strong woman. Y'all are so similar.
Good answer.
You know?
I never thought about it like that.
Back off that as well is that, you know, both of y'all being strong, it's not going to attract each other. Somebody has to be able to, not to say you got to take the back seat, but both of y'all can't be the alpha. You know, right. We know you're strong, but sometimes a woman has to play the little submissive role, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We know you can get your own money. We know you can pay your own bills. We know you can do your own thing because you've been doing it for a while. But when you're with somebody, you got to at least try to see what that man could do. Okay. And I can take the lead because, like all women want, they want a man to provide. They want a man. They want a man to lead. Yeah. Well, how is he gonna lead if you're trying to play strong? He's trying to play stronger. Right. Now y'all into it. Now y'all ain't together no more. Now you talking about this nigga like, oh, this nigga ain't shit. Like, what that's what I have. You know, that's what I have. That stronger woman want a stronger man. Yeah. Because I'm sure if she's strong, she's probably used to a lot of men bowing down to her strength. Yeah. You know, and that's why you're looking for a stronger man. Yeah. At the same time, you can't treat that strong man like one of them dudes you've been messing with. That's true. Because you can't just, oh, that's his ego. No, that's him trying to be stronger or trying to be strong or doing his own thing. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody gonna have to have some give and take. But that's what a relationship is, right? It's give and take. So whether, you know, however y'all are, it's always gonna be some of that push and pull. Yeah. So you gotta find a way to play to your strengths, and that comes with communication. So we all right? Come on. You know what I'm saying? So we all said a couple things that might. So would you still also tie into, and I'm asking both of y'all, would you tie in a stronger woman as being like more wealthy than a man? Because you know, a lot of times when women make six figures, you know what I'm saying, they feel like they may intimidate another man that doesn't make six figures. So would you say that's being a strong woman as well, and you're looking for a stronger man that makes six figures as well? Or would you take a man that doesn't make what you make? And do you feel like he's not stronger because he doesn't make what you make? You know? So, okay, that's a great question. And I would say that, to me,
how much money you make doesn't make you strong, either for the man or the woman. I think for women, like we want a man that can protect and provide. So when you think about the money aspect of it, when it comes to providing, that's one thing. But when I talk about like a strong man, I'm thinking about a leader. I'm thinking about someone that can, like, he has the vision, and me as his woman, like, we're gonna be partners, but he's going to lead the way. You know what I'm saying? And I need to feel secure in that relationship. So I don't want a man that's like a beta that, you know what I'm saying, I could tell what to do, run around. And absolutely not.
And that's why, to answer your question with a question, you a strong woman, do you want a stronger man? Yeah. And that's going to be hard for a strong woman to give up some of that independence, a little bit of that power.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, to a stronger man. So it's like, okay, you can go out and say, oh, well, his ego is hit. Well, did you let him lead? Did your ego really take a hit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's
a hard adjustment. And
it is, but it's something that has to happen. Right.
Men are a lot more used to that because, you know, typically the alpha male is gonna find a woman and he's ready to lead. Mm-hmm. You know, are you ready to be led as a strong woman when you're so used to doing your own thing? Yeah. Or do you want to get one of these weak men and then now you're mad because you got a weak man?
It's like what you said, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you want a stronger man? Because that's why I say finances kick in, because if a woman's making $200,000 a year, you know what I'm saying, she feels independent, she feels strong, she feels like she could do it all or whatnot. But let's say and he can be a good man. But let's say a man that's only making $40,000 a year, she gonna look at this nigga already out the door as a weak man. Don't matter. As a weak man already, and he can be strong as hell.
And that's the thing And that's the thing that men don't have, because you can ask every successful man, do they care how much they woman make?
Right.
No, but it's a different thing when you're coming from. So it's a lot harder for a strong woman because they feel like I got it all. Now he's supposed to provide and give me security and all this and that. Yeah. But he make less than me. Now you feel like, I can't be led by him.
Right.
And so you already coming into the situation like, next.
Right. Now my fault because I make $50,000, $40,000.
Right.
And then now you mad because you can't find a good man, but that probably was a good man. He just wasn't making enough.
Yeah, but to be honest, I feel like that's more of an issue on the man's side, because like a strong man would feel some type of way if his woman has to take care of him, like especially like if his, you know, it's in his nature, that's tradition that he believes in, that he's supposed to be the provider. So me making that much more than him might be like, you know what I'm saying, bruise his ego a little bit. Not that like I mean 40,000, like we gonna like, let's look at your resume. Do you have any business ideas? Like, let me build you a website. But that's my point. What's going on? You can't be happy here.
Let's say you do build him up and he's a strong man. Now he's making more than you. Okay. Or let's say he's making the same amount.
Okay.
Are you then, as a strong woman, gonna hold that over his head like I built him up? And now that lessens him as a strong man anyway.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
because when you gonna bring it up, like
they're not gonna forget. Right. Yeah. Where you came from, like, nigga, you the reason why you make it. I'm the reason why you make it.
I mean, only if you get beside yourself.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, if we're looking at gonna do that like that.
Well, if we're working as partners, like everything is going into the pot. And so if I'm helping grow the pot, this is still our pot. And eventually, like right now, maybe my money might have to go further than yours right now. But eventually my money will be our play money or our saving money or our building.
That's where your communication comes in.
Yeah. So
does he still have that same strength of power when you're the one that built him up? If the answer is no, I can't maintain that because I'm gonna bring this up at some point, then your ass don't need to be with him.
Well, then you don't need to. Then you don't need a man because
that's financially able.
But that's in a woman's nature to like that. Like that's what a helpmeet is supposed to do. Like
it's supposed to do what now?
You're supposed the man's supposed to have the vision, and we come in and see it through. Right. And so no, I wouldn't hold that over his head because what God put me here for. Like, he who finds a wife find a good thing. You just lucked up. Don't waste your blessing.
A lot of women are not going to.
Don't waste your blessing.
They're not.
We do it every day. We do it every day. There's a lot of women that do.
They'll build a man up. Let me read. They're not going to build a man up and then take a back seat and be the, you know what I'm saying?
We can't wait to relax and live this princess life baby talk about.
Okay.
I want to see what that's like. I want to sit in the passenger
seat. If you make $200,000, a man walking to you right now, today, and say, hey, I want to get to know you. I want to build something with you. Well, no, and eventually you find out how much you make. You only make $40,000. Is it automatically over, or are you gonna give him a shot? And you make it $200,000.
Okay, so he's making $40,000.
Hey, yes or no question? Yes or no question?
Well, I feel like there's more factors. Like, because my thing is, like, you have to be financially stable. Like, you have to show that you are taking care of yourself and that you're not looking to me to come take care of you.
Well, let's say he been making it through. He
good. Okay, so he lived in an apartment.
Yeah,
like he doing good. He's a school teacher.
Yeah, he's
a good man.
Because you don't know what you're worth. You know what I'm saying? When y'all in the beginning stage.
He's straight.
Okay.
Eventually you'll find out through conversation.
Okay. You give him a shot.
I will.
I will. Problem, ladies. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem.
I will.
But if she was a man,
I'm not saying. Because y'all not looking for money. Y'all not looking for a woman to fund y'all life, right?
No, not at all.
Right.
But no man is, no matter how much he makes.
Right.
Yeah.
No man is.
We just know that the reason why we're getting so, you know what I'm saying, ego and our feelings about it, because we know what y'all are thinking.
Okay.
That y'all are thinking that this nigga ain't making shit. What is this nigga doing for me that I can't do for myself? And I'm making 3 times more than this nigga.
But
what can he do for me?
I think that's the difference between when you're talking about the man and the woman.
Yeah.
A man will build that woman. She can have 30,000. She can be working at McDonald's. She can be wherever, and none of that matters. We're looking at the value and the merit of that woman.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And for a woman, especially a strong woman, they not built like that. We don't have a problem picking that girl up, picking that woman up, and saying, okay, boom, we building together, baby, this us.
Right.
We're inclusive like that.
Right.
A woman is like, I'm looking for that man to be that. So you gotta have a stronger man.
Okay.
So if you're a strong woman, you know, to your audience, and they're strong, and they're like, man, why don't these men? Okay, let's look at the type of men that you're attracted to, that you're going for. You can't, because it's easy for a strong woman to pick up somebody that's 40,000 and say, he ain't it, or 50,000 or whatever. But you gotta be willing to take a stronger man.
Right.
You know?
I agree with that.
If you haven't found it, you just haven't found it.
Okay, so then let me ask you, like, what are the qualities that men are looking for? Like, what in a woman do you see, or you're like, you know what, that's wife right there? Not just, you know, booty call, hit for the night, let me conquer, but like, she has wife potential.
I'll tell you what I look for. Or D-Rell, you want to answer first?
No, go ahead.
And you both are married, right?
Right.
Okay, so describe your wife. What does your wife have?
Well, let's just say before I was married.
Okay.
When I figured out, okay, I'm ready.
Because that's what I was going to say.
I tell you the things I look for. I look for how that woman treats other people.
Okay.
I'm like a nurturing, I like a caring person.
Okay.
You know? Care we at the restaurant or wherever. I'm paying attention to how you treat others, how you treat your mom, how you treat your daddy, how you treat whoever's in your life. I like to see people in all seasons. So when you upset with me, I want to know what that feels like. Do you need to walk away for a minute? Do you want to discuss this now? Like, how is your communication? Because communication, for me, is the most important thing. So I want to know how you communicate, how you are when you're angry, when you're happy, when you're sad, whatever. So, but mainly nurturing, because if you're looking for a wife, you're looking for somebody that's eventually going to help you raise a family.
Facts.
You know, so you want to see how they are when mistakes are made, how they are at teaching, how they communicate. You know, listening, communicating, listening, and expressing your feelings, your thoughts, whatever.
Okay.
That's mainly what I do.
I mean, and then on top of that, I look at character, you know what I'm saying? Like how you carry yourself. You know, when I look at ladies, or before I was married, y'all, before, okay, I looked at character. I looked at how you carried yourself. I looked at how you interacted with people, either it's people you knew or people is random people. You know, I wanted to see how you interacted with them. You know, are you shy? Are you engaging? Are you the one that just want to hold up the wall on the dance floor? Or are you out there? You know what I'm saying?
Right, because it has to match your energy. Right.
And then also I look at what you value. You know what I'm saying? Are you one of these girls that, if my man ain't giving me, you know what I'm saying, all this money, hair and nails and all this, like, you know what, maybe this is not for me right now. You know what I'm saying? I need to know if, you know what I'm saying, that if we're going to be together, we're a team. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to be looking for you coming in out the door, you going to pay for my haircuts? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna give me some J's? You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, even though that's a plus, you know, but I want to see what you value for real. You know what I'm saying? Are you a true lady, or are you a type of, you know what I'm saying, are you artificial? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of ladies that's on social media, they're really artificial. You know what I'm saying? They're not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see the real you. When that makeup is off and I wake up beside you and see who you look like for real, like, okay, this is who I want to be with. This is
guys realize they're in love.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The house.
If I could see you around the house and not look and discuss, and I'd be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still cool what you look like, even though you in your bonnet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this wifey right here.
This wifey right here.
But if I get in disgust, I'm like, dang, my fucked up. Because I'll be real with you.
Not disgust.
Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I got to find a way to get about this shit.
A lot of times you just want to be comfortable in your own house. You know? You want somebody to talk to. You want your friend.
Okay. So then that brings me to my next question. Would you ever make a hoe a housewife? Like, but let me clarify that.
You can. You can.
But let me clarify. Let's just say.
It depends, though.
Wait. Let me finish clarify. So let's just say you meet one of these internet girls, right? She look good on the internet. Right now, she don't check all them boxes that you just described. So you're like, you know what? She ain't my wife. I don't care. She's just a good time. Could she ever go from that good time girl to the wife?
Yes. Like I said, it depends. Because we all know there's a lot of celebrity men, a lot of celebrity women or whatnot that's been passed around. this person didn't marry this person. But it depends on who you like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For instance, we all have celebrity crushes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you right now, my celebrity crush, I don't give a fuck how many men she have been with. I was single right now. Nigga, I was single. Nigga, I would absolutely marry me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
Marry. Okay. Not just a good time. You want to marry your crush.
Damn.
Now you got to your celebrity.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who is your celebrity crush?
Nigga good.
Okay.
We know how many men she done been with, but who gives a damn? It's good. Ain't good, ain't no hoe. But I ain't saying.
Well, what makes her? We're gonna define a hoe next.
I ain't saying she a hoe, but we know that she done been with a lot of different men. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just been celebrities. She done been with a plethora of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, in that situation, you could turn somebody like that into a wife.
Okay, so if it's your celebrity crush, yes.
Now the other side, right? If it's somebody that you grew up with, and all the homies in him, and y'all, hell no, hell no, because I ain't about to wipe nobody that I know. 10 of my homies that already plugged already.
Damn. Okay.
So it's an image thing.
Yeah, it's an image thing.
It's an image thing. Okay.
Do that, you know what I'm saying? Because now I'm really thinking that every time we go around my homies with you, I'm thinking that these niggas still got a shot to hit.
Well, what happened?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what happened when you get with Megan Good, but you an actor, and now you cool with John?
You in the movie? You in Devon movie?
Listen. I ain't cool with them like that. I didn't grow up with them. I ain't cool with them. I just met them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up with them. It just happened.
All right, so everybody D-Rell went to school with, that was a hoe. Your chance. Well, he's married anyway, but
I'll say right now, it wasn't.
Period. It wouldn't happen. That's what happened. That's why you never got a chance.
Like something happened over there.
That's why they ask me where I find my wife now. They always ask like, "Where you find her?" Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You ain't know her. Don't worry about it.
Right. Period.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I had to go to a different city to find that one. Don't worry about it.
Where are you from? St. Louis?
I'm from New Madrid, Missouri.
Missouri. Okay, I knew it was Missouri.
Don't worry about it, man.
Well, I mean, you from a small town, and it's probably not a lot of women that made it out of there without.
See, I was always visiting different cities, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was always in this city, or whatnot, you know. So I got to see a lot of different women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Because everybody in your area made their way around, obviously. You one of the hoes there.
I could probably agree. I could probably agree. Yeah, I was.
I don't even remember that.
Can you turn the hoe into a housewife?
Can you turn the hoe into a house? Yes.
A hoe into a housewife. I think everybody can change. I mean, it's a lot of people that have attempted to turn hoes into housewives. So, I mean, hey, I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Haven't had to do that. Haven't had to experience.
Let me flip it on you. Can you turn a man hoe into a husband?
I mean, men are just hoes. Like, so if I want to not get married.
So it just never leaves?
Do I want to not get married?
So it just never leaves?
Okay, so.
That what you're saying?
Now you got to define hoe. We got to define hoe.
Now we got to define hoe.
What's your definition of a hoe?
My definition of a hoe is someone that sleeps around recklessly with lots of people. Unprotected, don't know the person, don't care, just wilding out, like no type of like boundaries of who you sleep with. That's what I consider a hoe.
You don't know him. Just saying. He may know him. You may not know him, but he may know him. For real.
Well, he could still be considered a hoe if I find out about it.
And how did you know he had an unprotected? Did he tell you?
I mean, I just feel like that's something we have to talk about. Like how many, what's your unprotected body count?
So you
like that's the body count.
So what's your count now?
The unprotected body count is what I want to know. When's the last time you had an AIDS test? When's the last time you've been checked up? But I'll say this. So like before I got married, like my ex, he like cheated a lot. Okay.
Before you got married?
Before we got married, like he recorded, I'm sorry to put our business out there, but I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
He recorded over my home family videos.
Get the hell out of
him with another woman. Now
that's reckless.
Now all I saw.
That's real. That's really, I don't give a damn.
He didn't know because all I saw was the lotion bottle on the nightstand, but I could hear clearly.
Sharp thing.
What happened to Shannon Sharp?
You heard Shannon Sharp thing?
He went on IG Live, but he was fucking somebody in the background. You didn't see it,
but you could hear it.
That's exactly what happened. Wow. And so I'm watching my home videos. With my niece was there, and my one of my best friends. And so we watching the home videos, like my dad talking, and be like, yeah. Then it cut off to this lotion bottle. And we like, what the fuck is this? And we listening, and we hear him clearly, and then we like, well, who is that? And then my homegirl was like, it kind of sounds like me.
Oh my God!
It wasn't her. It wasn't her.
You had a dramatic pause right there. Oh shit! The girlfriend in the room.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't her, but it was just I was shocking. We were just like, who the fuck is this?
Was it Michelle? No, that was Shannon.
But yeah, so he accidentally, like he took the camera home to LA with him and he accidentally recorded all of our family videos with that. Oh, and I still married him. I wasn't smart about my love back then. I was just like,
I was just about to say, so what made you, somebody cheating, what made you marry that person?
Because I thought once we got married, he would be committed. Yep. I thought he would change. I thought he would be, you know.
That's why you got to catch him in all seasons.
You know what I'm saying? What season was that when you got to?
It was like spring.
And how long was y'all together before y'all got married?
We were together like 4 or 5 years. We were like college sweethearts.
So was y'all living together?
We lived together.
For how long?
About a year or two before that, and then we actually broke up after that tape, and I moved out. That's a whole nother story.
And you spun around.
another show.
That nigga was to land the pipe down.
Okay.
Well, he was a strong man. I'm gonna cheat on my back. Was that the VHS day? She got
he recorded older shit, so that must be a VHS thing. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Okay, let's talk about. Do you think? Okay, so let's talk about like how. So this is my theory. I feel like men, you all kind of started this whole phenomenon of lesbianism with the your threesomes.
We started?
Yeah, because y'all introduced the idea of a woman being with another woman and getting, sexually fulfilled. Because sometimes I feel like sometimes women can come quicker, with another woman. Not without penetration, right? Okay. So anyway, so y'all introduced that. So now women out here like, it's a trend. I'm just gonna get me a woman because men ain't shit. Da, 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 da. Do y'all agree with that? Like y'all kind of, especially in the black community, because we wasn't out here like this. Like it's become like a phenomenon.
I think the whole LGBTQ thing has become, as more and more people, celebrities and people, it becomes a trend anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that men brought that on, but I will say these days things are more open. Okay. People are more open to trying things, and then that might lead to.
I'm gonna give y'all the other mic. Why is it sitting over there?
we talking about
right, y'all.
So anyway,
they look real to me. but I'm like, I don't think the men started that. I think it was something like you said, the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? It's called become a trend, but at the flip side, and I'm gonna have to say this, man, I'm sorry. I don't think it started to become a cop-out. You know what I'm saying? A cop-out because you probably already knew, you know what I'm saying, that you kind of wanted to do that. Mm-hmm. But now that they got all these letters of the alphabet in there, you like, you know what, I'm gonna use that as the reason why I am doing this because of what they throwing in our face all the time. But if they wasn't throwing it in your face, you already knew in the back of your mind you wanted to already do that anyway. Yeah. Woman or another man, you knew you wanted to do that. But that's your way out though. Okay. You got the community now like, oh, I'm good now. I can come out when I got the community now. But you already knew you wanted to do that.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame that on men. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I won't blame it on men because I'm thinking like, if you see a lot of women today, they ain't blaming the men because they want to go with another woman. They just have the mentality they just don't want to deal with a man because they feel like men these days, according to them women, they feel like men ain't no good, they ain't shit. You know
they can't relate in a woman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't relate. They don't know how to conversate. That's why you go back to the situation of you got to communicate. You can communicate on the same level with woman to woman. You know exactly how another woman feels. Right. That's true. Vice versa, or whatnot. Men out here, a lot of men out here, it's like they don't know that feeling or they don't know how to talk about that conversation. Mm-hmm. So now the woman is looking at them like a weak man, goes back to strong. Yeah. You can't keep the conversation going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, go talk to another woman that knows how to have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Why I ain't got to deal with all this drama? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just over here. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. Women have some nerve blaming men for the trend. As much as women, because first of all, one thing, men don't start no trend. Women usually the one that starts. They get to talking. They talk a lot more. They communicate a lot more. Mm-hmm. They tell all the details of their sexual experiences with their homegirl. Mm-hmm. Y'all put on drawers together, dresses together. Y'all touch on each other, titties and ass and all of that. And they do anything. A good thing, they do a lot to please their man. So they will bring another woman in there. Yeah. Especially and a lot of times they do it if that man had experienced cheating in his past or if he was a hoe. And he was just used to women. So the women will cater to that man and say, you know what, I know you was used to this. I know you was used to variety. It's a saying that men got what's better than pussy is new pussy. So let me explore things, keep it spicy with my man. Yeah, you're right. So we ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, and women have always been kissing on each other. You don't see that? It ain't no man trend.
Now I'm gonna tell you what a man probably has done, which is elevated that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're like, okay, since you already doing it, why not y'all both come to me and we just do it all together? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already fucking you. You fucking with her. Why don't we just all fuck together? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't we just all do this together? And that's what, I guess that's why you feel like a man has started it, but no, all we did was probably just brought it all as a team.
And on the real, I can't blame women. Women are sensuous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have all the curves and the body type. They have a beautiful, it's an artwork. Their body is art.
Right, you like, I don't blame them.
So, you got somebody soft. What I don't understand is being gay. That's just me. I'm not trying to give no big burly man. But females, you can be curious because you like, softness, sweetness. Y'all do so much to make yourself enhance. And we ain't wearing makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like we just come as we are. Simple and plain. Women got so many bells and whistles, and women love to feel beautiful even with other women, and it's all about women empowerment, women beauty, and that's how a lot of that leads to lesbianism, because they feel empowered by that woman. That woman knows me. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it is.
And then also, you know what I'm saying, last point is that you would never be able to have a man just walk up on a woman and start touching her titties without this nigga getting slapped.
Period.
A woman could do that though. A woman could do that to another woman and they ain't gonna get slapped.
Yeah, they could be disrespectful.
So that's what I'm saying. How can men start something like that, you know what I'm saying, if they can't just do random shit like that?
And too much about our community, sisterhood is so strong. And so black girl power, black, all that. Men, we don't go that far. We don't tell details of, fucking another female.
Right.
Like, I hit it, and we keep it moving.
Right.
Girls describe blow by blow. They have sex parties where they learn how to use.
Right.
No men have ever grouped up and said, I'll use this condom. What's the best way to give? What's the best way to eat a girl out? Like, we don't discuss those things like that.
It's either you know or you don't.
Right. Men have the pressure, and from a young man, when you're first a virgin and you're a little boy, nobody teaches you how to please a woman. Your mama ain't gonna teach you that. Your sister ain't gonna teach you that. Other dudes ain't gonna teach you that. It's a learned by experience sort of thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And also, men have the pressure of expecting to lead and to know. So we have to get a female. I'm talking about your first time. If it's her first time, you got to be able to show her what's going on, and you don't know shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's not her first time, you still got to be able to perform in a certain way.
You got to perform like you've been doing this before.
Right. You better watch some pornos.
And that's all we got to go off of. And then they say that's unhealthy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like there's no sex party, there's no nothing for men. You pretty much got to learn on your own or have a cool ass uncle, and you still, still talking shit. Like, boy, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So the experience of a boy to a man is a lot different from a female to a woman.
Yeah.
Women help each other out in a way to where they can get connected, and then lesbianism can happen. They can be lesbian. I don't even know lesbianism works, but they can be connected.
We made that up.
With Smart Love, y'all watch out. You know what I'm saying? You watching it. But yeah, I think it's just groomed in that way.
Yeah.
Think about it. A little girl, they do hair. They raise kids like the toys. Barbie is cute.
Yeah, we role playing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, we shooting guns and playing football and tackling each other and shit.
Okay, so what about this new poly trend? Because
That's just being Greek.
That's exactly what I look at it. Because like real talk, like y'all could barely handle the emotions, the needs of one woman. What makes you think that you could just take on 2 or 3 or however many?
Because we getting back to our roots in Africa.
That's a lie. I just had someone from Africa come on a couple episodes ago. Go watch it. We talked about that. And the only men that are marrying more than one woman are the men that can afford it. Okay? Like
as American men, we take on the challenge.
No,
taking on the challenge of the kings that you have concubines over here, and had they man, and I'm being tongue in cheek, but I mean I think it's a thing where I think people trying to. I'm sorry, I didn't get your question out.
No, go ahead.
I think it's people trying to explore other ways, because people say this and that about poly, but Name me a couple that's been married 20, 30 years, 40 years that haven't dealt with some sort of infidelity or that haven't divorced or separated.
Right.
People trying the more, I think a lot of people are trying the more community-based because it's not always about sex. Sometimes they like, okay, and it's not always, it's different ways to do poly. Like you have a poly where the man is doing all the money making and the women are taking care of the family or the house or whatever. Then you got the ones where it's a man that's the central of it and all the women are working and the man is working, they're building a pot and raising a community and making it easier for everybody, but they're still in a relationship without you having to deal with all the pressures of taking care of this person and that person to be together. So it's certain ways, and I think people are just trying shit. I think people just trying shit and trying to see where they fit because they say monogamy is not working for me with one person. We bump heads and it's over with. Or you relying everything on me, or I'm relying everything on you, and we don't work out. And a lot of women I can't find a man to be able to take care of. So a lot of women feel like, okay, he wants a poly thing. They assume that's a strong man. You know what I'm saying?
Stronger man.
Yeah, if he can handle this. A lot of women just want to be taken care of. It's a lot of strong women, but it's a lot of women that is looking for a man to add to their situation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like to add to that, because everything he said was spot on, correct. But when you still look at the flip side of it, when it comes to sex, like the old saying is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they thinking this, but the old saying is, there's no better pussy than new pussy. Because we already heard that phrase multiple times before. You know, so when you got this woman and you got multiple women with you, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's sex, even if it's conversation, even if it's a character, I got all the women that I want, whether they're wrapped up in 3 or whether they're wrapped up in 2 or whatever. I got everything I want. So now you know that I have no reason to go behind y'all back and cheat because I got everything I want right here.
Okay.
I ain't got to step out of the household to be like, oh, okay, let me go fuck somebody else that's not in my house.
But is that new pussy gonna become old pussy if y'all?
Eventually it is. You know what I'm saying? Eventually it is.
He's trying to find another wife.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as how you feel like, hey, these are the type of women that I always wanted in my life. I got them all under one roof now.
Yeah.
So now all I got to do is make sure I do what I need to do to keep these women, to show how strong I am, and show how I could be able to hold this down. Otherwise, this all can be blown up, and I'm back at, you know what I'm saying, square one, trying to find one woman again.
That's why I say when you ask some people that participate in poly, especially if you ask the men, most of them are gonna say it's not about sex, and of course, even men and women look at, oh, get the fuck out of here. But just like you said, it's all gonna get old at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it can't be about that.
We had some people on here that to participate. He had several women. They got kids. He got kid with this one, kid with them. They all live together. And
we really living that life, like you got baby mamas over here, baby mamas.
Yeah, you living it anyway.
So bring them all together. See how that shit work.
Right. Well, because once again, a woman like yourself, you're not gonna be down for that. You're not gonna want to have his baby mama come live with y'all, and he really with you, and then y'all all you're not gonna be down for that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And he can be a strong man. You just still in your mind like, I'm not cool with it. I'm not sharing shit. You can just do your thing with the kid, but this is me and you right here.
But it's to each his own, because it's women that got multiple dudes that's in a poly relationship.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It just happens, and I think some people just figure out, we gonna try something different. And if you think about it, if you're talking about a family, and again, it depends on your goals. Each person has a goal and their goal together. We've gotten away from our community. We talk about our culture. We've gotten away from a village raising a neighborhood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what they do, they brought the village in the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these poly relationships, they got kids.
Yeah.
You know, they're not just freaking all over the place like, what you see on TV, what you think it is. They got to live day to day.
Right.
Who's taking care of this, they got to sit down at a meeting and discuss what we going to do, family vacations. And the guy we know, they go to Dubai, they be everywhere. And they work it out however they work it out. And it's a central figure. And all the women got their goals and what they want. So
that goes back to your first question. If you're a strong woman and he's a strong man, he wants to have a poly, do you feel like you're no longer a strong woman if you accept that or allow it to come in? Or do you feel like you're still strong?
I feel like you would have to show me that you can handle my needs start with me. Like I would have to be the base. And let's see if you got more left over after dealing with me, because I'm a whole lot. And I'm also willing to compromise and do whatever I need to do to, you know, make sure my man's needs are met. But if you feel that there's still something missing, you're going to have to come with a strong case, bruh.
And you said something in there too. First of all, fellas, you got a chance with a poly.
Right.
You just need to try to with her. You need your
fulfill my needs. 100%, and we could talk.
But for the fact that you're open to it, you know what I'm saying, and you could potentially do something like that. Nah. I don't know. I'm not gonna say
you know what she's saying right now. It sounds good, but deep down, she's not gonna do that.
Okay, so let me tell you that, like, I always had this idea for this this service called Second Wife, secondwife.com. Second Wife, you call her kind of like you do Uber Eats, DoorDash, Care.com, like where you call when you need something that a wife would normally do. Well, not sexually, but like clean the house, pick up the kids, cook. So I don't, like, as a woman who, you know, like, I have businesses, I'm a professional woman, I like to travel, I have a lot going on. So there are some duties that I would not mind sharing with another woman. So in that way.
Wow, so you need a maid service.
Well,
just come in, that's a maid.
Hey, because here's the thing. Even if it's a maid, eventually, if that woman is bad, eventually the nigga gonna want to hit. I'm sorry,
but I think you miss a key point of it. If they want to do poly, and a lot of poly people tell you this, it's not that you're lacking something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's about somebody adding something. Right. So it doesn't. Okay. So, and I think that's the misconception. Not that I'm an advocate for poly. I don't care either way. It's probably not for me, but it might be for D-Rell. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm thinking, it's not just from talking to them. It's not something where I'm lacking something, and that's your woman ego.
Yeah, you know, it is.
What am I? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Because they would think that.
It's the same thing that goes on when you're cheated on. It ain't you.
Okay.
It ain't that you're not doing something. You can't be all woman. I don't care what Whitney said with I'm every woman. You know, you can't be every woman.
To one man?
Nah, you can try.
Really?
But put it like this: a man, when it's one-on-one, we married. I decided to, and she decided to commit to each other, regardless of, and that's why a lot of people say you kind of hold back your real feelings. Because if you were single, you'd fuck this girl, I go spend some time with this girl, I value this conversation, so I want to know more about that. But I got a wife at home. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I committed to that one at the house. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's something, and you had to do the same thing as a female.
Exactly.
If you value, again, that goes back, we say about what you value. Right. If you value vacations and all the money, these poly guys, a lot of them they could take care of all these people. Okay. They can take care of you and all your high maintenance that you may need. You got the Louis on it. They can take care of that. And I got so much more, I can take care of a whole nother woman. Okay. I got so much more, I can take care of 3 women. And we can all do that. They out there. You know what I'm saying?
And I can still have my piece and my
something. Okay. He might be like, I got way more than even what she needs. What if you meet a man, stronger man, that has way more than what y'all need? Y'all sitting on $2 million just saving and ain't doing nothing with it, and you already got businesses and properties. Those men are like, baby, I need more fulfillment. You good. You can do whatever you want to. I can give you a bag right now and you can just do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But when you're away, I miss you. When you're away, I need this, I need that. Okay. Let's add something to this.
That would be the only way.
But that's what they own.
Okay. You know? Well, I ain't seen the ones that saying they doing it ain't on that. Well, they are not financially able to do that. I don't feel like they have the leadership skills, because like you got to have leadership skills to manage multiple women and their feelings and multiple families and households.
And it's going to be challenges and give and take, but it's also also a lot of women that ain't a strong, independent women like they say they are.
Yeah.
It's a lot of women that ain't real and nurturing like they say they are.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Just like there's a lot of dudes that ain't pimps like they say they are. There's a lot of dudes that can't afford anything like they say they can. So
That's right.
you gotta weed through all that.
You gotta weed through all that.
And
All
you
right.
get to a real person, and then you see where they at with it. But I'm just saying, it's, you know.
All right. Well, if you were one of them that he just described, where you just got all this money, and you just need an extra wife, Smart Love Inc.
It's some guys out there like that. It's a lot of perpetrators, though. You gotta
check me out. Come check me out. Okay. Now this has been fun. I know we got to close out. Y'all drop. We can. We're gonna have to save some for another episode because we can't give them all the game in one. You know what I'm saying?
And you gonna come on our show?
I cannot wait to come on y'all's show. Okay. But I just really want to thank y'all. Thank you for being candid. Thank you for just really, you know what I'm saying, giving us a little bit of game. I feel like I learned a little bit. Like I'm now exploring poly now. I need to do some more research. No, but for real, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, D-Rell. Big Talk, Big Game. Where do we find you at? Where can they follow you?
You can follow us on all social media platforms, on everything that you on social media, and also on the HHN TV app, like my sweatshirt says. HHN.TV. Man, it's free, man. Watch all our episodes, short skits and clips and all that.
Short films coming.
Yeah, you know, make sure y'all talk to us.
Okay, short films coming.
Short films coming. Yeah. What's up?
And this is your girl LaDonna with Smart Love. You know, this is what we do. We spit game. Like, I'm so glad that I got some big talk, big game energy in the building.
Anytime.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I hope y'all learned something. Make sure you check back with us. See you next time. There's some music playing. Y'all don't hear it, but let's get on the same beat.
Make sure I'm on beat when you do it.
I'm the life of the party. Every time life for the party. Life for the party.
Let me get up and get this. Got it.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the community.
Smart Love. Did you catch me? Did you catch me? Did you check my
Make sure you share with a friend or two or three. Let's continue to grow together.